trail. We have two really great songs to sing. Plus, there are two super stories all about Winnie the Pooh and his friends. There are rhymes and games, too. So I hope you're ready to have some fun. We'll get started by reading your little storybook called Lost in the Woods. It has a picture of Rabbit on the front. When it's time to turn the page, you'll hear this sound. You can start by opening your book and turning to the start of the story. Rabbit was getting fed up with Tigger bouncing into him every day. We really need to unbounce Tigger, said Rabbit. But how? Asked Pooh and Piglet. We'll lose him in the woods until he feels a lot less bouncy, said Rabbit. So, one misty morning, Pooh, Piglet, Rabbit, and Tigger went for a walk. But only Tigger could see where he was going by bouncing above the swirling mist. Pooh, Rabbit, and Piglet hid inside a hollow tree trunk. "Where are you?" called Tigger. "I think we've lost him," laughed Rabbit as Tigger bounced away. I think we've lost ourselves too," Piglet cried. "Where are we, Rabbit?" "Well, I'll just go and see," said Rabbit, walking off into the mist. When Rabbit didn't return, Pooh and Piglet started looking for their own way home. Just as they found the path back, Tigger appeared. "Where's old Long-Ears?" he asked. "Lost," gulped Pooh. "Don't worry, I'll find him," said Tigger, bouncing away. Meanwhile, as the mist closed in and the wind howled, Rabbit was getting scared. "It's a good job Tiggers never get lost," said Tigger, bouncing towards Rabbit. "Am I glad to see you," said Rabbit, as Tigger bounced him all the way home. The end. What a lot of bouncing. Do you think you can bounce like Tigger? You can? Well, bounce over to your magazine then. Turn the page to Pooh's World. It's the page with a picture of Pooh in the corner. Here you'll find Winnie the Pooh and his friends playing with lots of noisy toys. The friends are making lots of noise. They are having so much fun. Look at all the toys they have. Which is the loudest one? Find the toys, make their noise. Goes a bell. A horn goes, says a duck, as a whistle goes, goes a ball, puffs a train, and says a clock again and again. So, Which one of those toys do you think makes the loudest sound? I'd say it was Rabbit's horn. It was loud enough to make Tigger jump. Keep listening to those sounds now, and point to the toys that made them. Can you get this one? And this one? And what about this one? Now, here comes a whole bunch of sounds, one after another. Keep pointing and try to keep up. Here comes some more. And now really fast. Well done! And now, let's turn to Rabbit's page. It's the page with a picture of Rabbit in the corner. Rabbit is following some animal tracks he's found on the ground. Why don't you study the picture and try to find all the things in the poem? Okay. Several mounds of earth have been left by busy moles. The creatures tunnel deep and make lots of little holes. The deer is very quiet and shy. It hardly makes a sound. But as it walks, it leaves a trail of deer prints on the ground. Feathers fall from passing birds and flutter in the breeze. They float down to the ground to rest, like fallen autumn leaves. Tracks lead to a rabbit's home. Inside, it is warm and snug. The rabbit pops its head out from the cozy warren it has dug. All that talk about animal tracks reminds me of a song. I'll sing it for you. If you like, you can get up and pretend that you're following some tracks, looking for the friend who made them. Who do you think will be at the end of the trail? What do you see down on the floor? Some footprints lead right out the door. Let's find out who made those tracks and see if we can bring him back. Follow, 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 follow those tracks. The tracks now cross some muddy ground. It's just too wide to get around. There's only one thing we can do. I hope you don't mind muddy shoes. Squish, squash, squish, squash, squish, squash, squish, squash, squish, squash, squish, squash. Muddy shoes. Now some gravel, crunch, crunch, crunch. There's no time to stop for lunch. Deep into the grass we go. Will we find him? I hope so. Swish, swash, swish, swash, swish, swash, swish, swash, swish, swash, swish, swash. Through the grass. The tracks lead down to a hollow tree. Who's that giggling? Hee hee hee. Have a peek. What a surprise! Pooh Bear stands before your eyes. Hello, Pooh Bear. Hello, Pooh Bear. Hello, Pooh Bear. We found you. Hello, Pooh Bear. Hello, Pooh Bear. Hello, Pooh Bear. We found you! Wasn't that great? You can find the words to that song at the back of your magazine. There'll be another song coming up soon, plus another story, and a lot more besides. So keep on listening. Are you ready for some more fun? You'll find it on Kanga and Rue's read-along page. Turn the pages till you find the story with a picture of Pooh Bear and Piglet following a big set of tracks. The story is called Whose Footprints? I'll read the words, and you read the pictures. Nice and loud. Ready? One day, Piglet and Pooh saw some strange footprints beside a big tree. They look like the footprints of a duck, said Pooh thoughtfully. Yes, said Piglet, a very large one. The friends followed the footprints around the tree, past a log, and over Pooh Stick's bridge. The footprints lead to that bush, said Piglet. At that moment, a head appeared over the bush. It was Eeyore. Hello, Pooh said. We're following the footprints of a large duck. Eeyore stepped out from behind the bush. He had big floppy flippers on his feet. Tricked you, he said. It was really me. The end. What a silly joke Eeyore was playing on his friends. Now, here's a song about something that goes around on a different kind of track. A train. And where can you find it? Down by the station. Down by the station, early in the morning, see the little chuffa trains all in a row. Christopher Robin, pull the little handle, chuff, chuff, woo, and off we go. Down by the station, early in the morning, see the little carriages standing in a row. Come along, Pooh Bear, hurry all aboard now. Chuff, chuff, woo, and off we go. It'll be even more fun if we sing it faster. Come on! Down by the station early in the morning, see the little chuffa trains all in a row. Christopher Robin, pull the little handle, chuff, chuff, woo, and off we go. Down by the station early in the morning, see the little carriages standing in a row. Come along, Pooh Bear, hurry all aboard now, chuff, chuff, woo, and off we go. Down by the station early in the morning, see the little chuffa trains all in a row. Christopher Robin, pull the little handle, chuff, chuff, woo, and off we go. Down by the station early in the morning, see the little carriages standing in a row. Come along, Pooh Bear, hurry all aboard now, chuff, chuff, woo, and off we go. Woohoo! That was exciting. But there's no time to rest. There's so much more to do. Just turn back to the page in your magazine with a picture of Rabbit in the corner. Because it's time to play Winnie the Pooh's Nature Quiz. Question number 1. Rabbit is looking at tracks and signs that animals have been about. Which animals left lots of little mounds of earth behind them? Was it the deer? Was it the birds? Or was it the moles? And the answer is the moles! Moles dig lots of tunnels underground and leave the soil they've dug away in heaps above the ground. For question number 2, you have to go to the very middle of your magazine and find a big picture of a hedgehog on Christopher Robin's page. And get ready to answer. What does a hedgehog have growing on its back? Does it have a woolly coat? Is it covered in sharp spines? Or does it have a spotty fur coat? Which do you think it is? Well, the answer is it's covered in sharp spines. And finally, question number 3. What does a hedgehog do when it's frightened? Does it roar like a lion? Does it fly up into the nearest tree? Or does it roll up into a spiky ball? Which one is it? The answer is a hedgehog rolls up into a spiky ball when it's frightened. Well done, everybody! That's the end of Winnie the Pooh's Nature Quiz! And it looks like we've got enough time to sing one of our songs again. Get back on your feet and get ready to follow those tracks. Who do you think we'll find at the end of the tracks this time? What do you see down on the floor? Some footprints lead right out the door. Let's find out who made those tracks and see if we can bring him back. Follow, 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 follow those tracks. The tracks now cross some muddy squish, squash, squish, squash, squish, squash. Muddy shoes. Now some gravel, crunch, crunch, crunch. There's no time to stop for lunch. Deep into the grass we go. Will we find him? I hope so. Swish, swash, swish, swash, swish, swash, swish, swash, swish, swash, swish, swash. Through the grass. The tracks lead down to a hollow tree. Who's that giggling? Hee hee hee. Have a peek. What a surprise! Piglet stands before your eyes. Hello, Piglet. Hello, Piglet. Hello, Piglet. We found you. Hello, Piglet. Hello, Piglet. Hello, Piglet. We found you. That was great. We'll be back next time with more songs and stories to listen to in Winnie the Pooh's Nature Trail. Goodbye.